The slot man goes in motion left. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Back to Mixon on second down. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
All right, ready?
Once again, they run with Mixon. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Burrow on play action. He'll buy some time right. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. A handoff to Mixon. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
Here we go. 11, Thomas. 11.
Here's a give to Mixon. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving the guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Mixon will try the right side. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. A first carry for Samaje Perine. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Here we go.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Now Joe Mixon. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 44 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground, and it's a first down.
11 MT tank.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. How about this opening drive? Play number 12 now. This is 3rd down. They give him Mixon to try to pick it up. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. McPherson's kick is good, and that'll do it for the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Here's McPherson now to send it away. Taken in at the 3. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. They start the drive with Cook. He fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They run it again with Cook. And some space here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a first down. We often give credit to the O-line there. Two tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
On play action, Allen. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and forced an incompletion.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. So the 14 yards actually takes them from 143 to the other for first and 10. They'll try the middle with Cook. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. Von Bell up to make the tackle.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
On second down, Cook. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Brought down back at the 45-yard line. Hey, hold. Half 85, half 85. Yep.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen sliding out of the pocket. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
They just rode him right out of bounds. Completes it to Davis. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 17-yard line. 12 yards on third down as the drive rolls on.
Now let's just go and walk through this one pretty easily, right? Blast off the line of scrimmage, get downfield to a certain point, usually around 8 to 10 yards, turn around and make sure the quarterback's...
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the Bengals are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Up at the 29 now. They'll head to the line. Second and a yard. Burrow will throw. Gets this into the hands of Samaje Perine. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. First down. Here's Burrow. Flush to his right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Bills are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Allen's throw going to be caught by Davis. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. To throw, it's Allen finding Knox there, complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On first down, Allen. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Allen. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver. And it results in an incomplete pass.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. And off the crossbar, no good. A sensational effort from that distance, but rejected by the bar. So close to an NFL record, but denied by the crossbar.
And you have to feel bad for him, don't you? He squeezed every last inch out of that kick. Oh, I thought he had it, but you said it. He's denied by the cruel sound of the metal crossbar.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the scrambler or the dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And now the kick short, but this is a live football picked up in the end zone.
Yeah, I don't know why it does that, but it definitely don't give you a chance to. It definitely don't give you a chance to like come back and get it.
As they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. A final shot before half for Allen. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time, The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Throwing is Allen on third. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Bengals grab it. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. To the opposite of what they envisioned when they left that locker room. A turnover on the opening drive of this third quarter.
I like your identification there, because that's exactly what they discussed in the locker room before they came out on the field. Let's get the ball. Let's go down and score, put some points on the board, and feel good about it. Not an insurmountable lead, but definitely not how they saw it at halftime.
This goes out wide for Mixon. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So they got the turnover started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. Goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Well, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Play action. Now it's Allen. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now to 1st and 10. And meanwhile, Allen's throw taken in by Diggs. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. To throw again on second down. Allen on the slant, he's got Davis. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A kicker fest so far. All points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. Again, they'll throw with Allen. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break, contain, and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Isaiah McKenzie, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bills are an extra point away from taking the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. after the touchdown pass to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Last time I remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker bringing a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out. Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Mixing with a first down carry. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Now on 2nd and 13. Burrow. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football.
The Bills take over first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Taken down at the 43-yard line.
We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Again, it's Cook. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
3rd down, here's a run by Cook. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 1 yard. It's 4th down.
Allen going to go on 4th down. He finds his man, that's Sweeney. And he's going to have the Bills first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Left side, Cook. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. 54 yards on the ground for him so far. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Cook up the gut. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
To the air, Allen. This ball complete to the tight end, Sweeney. And he is going to have a Bills first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Allen going to throw. Works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
2nd and 3 from the 9. Back to the ground, Cook. And he stopped immediately there. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
No gain on the play.
Allen to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They run here with Singletary, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Back to the ground, this time Cook, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. Draw play, this is Hines, and they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
And in this situation, a field goal doesn't help you a whole lot, but I think you've got to take it because I think you're a little too far back to go for it on fourth down. But we also know the offensive coordinator's in the head coach's ear trying to talk him into going for it right here.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to get the lead up to 4. The kick by Bass is good. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Here we go, here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
On the line, ready?
A false start backs him up 5, first and 15.
11.
Burrow. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Jair Elam makes a pick. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football.
When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
Alert, alert, alert! Alert, alert, alert!
Now Allen. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
And the Bengals are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one told me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
Burrow.
He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
11.
A final shot now for Burrow. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the architectural wonder that is the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the Atlanta Falcons. The veteran punter Bradley Pinion has this one teed up, and we are underway from Atlanta. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll start the drive with Elliott.
On, click on.
That was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when you block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
The Falcons going to use another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Play action now, Prescott. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
My shit fucking up.
Running with Elliott. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. They keep on the ground with Elliott. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Again, it's Elliott. Heck of a broken tackle, but only able to work this down near the 23.
When a drive goes this long, you have to give a lot of credit to the guys up front, those big fellas, because the offensive line is putting something together that allows them to continue to control the ball. And a lot of people think they get
Strung out.
drive. Actually, a lot of times the reverse happens. They actually get energized because they're controlling the ball and they're the ones dictating to the defense.
Are able to put this one through, and the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. Even though they didn't find the end zone, they have to be pretty pleased with how they moved the ball on the ground, because we know that that was one of their big goals in this game.
And that really goes through the entire offense, because when you're running the ball effectively, just about everyone's involved. It's not just the guy carrying the football. It's everyone blocking for him, both inside and on the perimeter.
And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Falcons 1st and 10 here as Ritter gets them ready at their 25-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
And complete to Drake London. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gives it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. On play action, they'll throw. That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A first carry for Tyler Algier. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Check right.
So 1st down, and they'll stick with Algier. Down inside the 40.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
Here we go.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. He wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield, and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity lost.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second down and 5. They go to Elliott again. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. And it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Algier. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Tyler Algier, a 23-yard run. And the Falcons have taken the lead. A pretty well-executed run. They were telling us yesterday, Charles, they were hoping to get everybody in sync, the line, the backs, and everybody looked in sync on that play.
They were in sync, and the field tilted. And that's where we get the term running downhill, because when you got that kind of momentum and everyone's doing it properly as you just described, it does feel like they are coming from downhill to you as a defender, and that is really hard to stop.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. This is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Cowboys make over first downs in at their own 22-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. Looking deep for Hilton. This is caught inside the 15. But Dak Prescott, probably not the first name you think of in terms of strongest arms in the NFL, but he showed it off there. Here's Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
Tenth carry now for Elliott. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Again, it's Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. From out of his end zone, it's Avery Williams. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack.
An 8-yard loss.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot.
That shouldn't even been that fucking close.
A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Schultz. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. running right. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as the clock stops here at 46 seconds remaining in the first half. 4th down, Prescott rolling to his left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Back to throw now on 1st down. And incomplete.
Even that, but that's what. Oh my God.
Not just the coverage. The entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Black shot.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
I believe this is what you would call growing pains here, partner, because this defense obviously took the challenge facing the rookie, and they wanted to help indoctrinate him to the NFL. So now the big question is, can he answer that challenge and rebound with plenty of time remaining in this game?
Final play of the half, Prescott.
They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Richie Grant. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
This pass is caught by London.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now back to throw.
This one into the hands of Pitts.
And finally down it goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
They'll run with Patterson.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Cowboys' 9-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line.
Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And their defense just helped him out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
They'll try the right side with Elliott. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. On third down, it's Prescott. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today.
Picked off by Rashaan Evans. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football.
So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball, they like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes, because you can get these types of calls that go against the defense, pass interference, and they gain over 30 yards of real estate on that one.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On 2nd down, Elliott once more.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And that play is blown up. Losing yardage back at the 35.
He was taken behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Now Prescott on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Again, it's Williams. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
No big surprise. Micah Parsons doing what he does so well, dropping him for a loss.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this one complete to Smith. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the 1st down.
Complete to Keith Smith. A gain of 11 yards.
They'll look to throw here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Rashaan Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 9-yard.
So the scoring dried up here in the 3rd. Nothing that quarter for either side. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Looking to throw. Prescott. This is caught by Hilton. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating defensively. You're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them. Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Prescott yet again. Complete to Hilton. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. A 20th carry here for Elliott. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover. On 2nd down, a run with Patterson, and he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
Striker, 3, hut, hut.
1st and 10, it's Patterson. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. His throw incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Ready?
Looking to throw. He's got Patterson on the out route. He's going to have the first down and more than that. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
Ready. Double 38. Strike. Check striker. Check hut.
Trying the left side with Algier. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
Here we go.
Still 9 remaining on 2nd down.
Drill green. Ready?
Back to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Falcons. Tyler Algier. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Falcons have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Charles, you got to think the number one goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up. Then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that that one actually hurt him 3 times. The fumble cost him potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They just got to find a way to get it done.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Now Prescott. They'll drop this underneath to Pollard. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth.
Here's Dak.
He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he goes diving to get as much as he can following a big gain. A nice little cherry on top there at the end. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now here's Pollard. A nifty move on the run, but ultimately stops short of the goal line down at the 2. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth. Wow. Wow. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Makes the score Cowboys 17, Falcons 14.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time. And that's intercepted yet.
Shaft inserted.
Could be the backbreaker.
Shaft inserted.